Sylvia, welcome to Adelante. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Patricia.
A successful bill that is going to open the door for the dreamers in Wisconsin. Can you tell us about the journey to this signature of Governor Evers?
Thank you for asking. And firstly, I have to thank the team that got the work done, the bipartisan team for all of us in Wisconsin. That is former Representative Mako, Representative Kitchens, Senator James, Representative Mont Wagner, Senator Corey Tomchek, Senator Tim Carpenter, the Common Council President Jose Perez, and Justin Morales, Tony Gonzalez, and John Schultz, and J.J. Sherman, as well as Adam Peterman. What it took was a team of people. We worked very hard. We were very strategic, and we were very thoughtful, making sure that we were very intentional about how we messaged and how we approached, making sure that people were educated about what this bill is and what it isn't. What the bill does, it's a pragmatic and necessary change to our occupational licensing laws. We have a group of people here who are very well vetted, authorized to work in the United States, except for they're not able to practice in the fields they've been trained in. We have over 200 fields that these opportunities now that are available can be fulfilled. The impacts are real, and they're right now, they're tangible. There are people in our state who have left our state, and there are people in our state who are currently studying, and they had no guarantee that they would actually be able to get licensed. And the people that I thank the most is our dreamers that never gave up dreaming.
What areas of specialties are going to benefit?
There are so many, but let me just say some of the most ones that maybe have the most impacts when we think about it. Obviously, our medical professional field and all of the different licenses that are required for nursing, and including mental health, which I believe will make a great impact. Our realtors, our plumbers. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, and many of our trades. And quite frankly, you know, when you think about the investment that we have made as a state, and many of our neighbors growing up with us went to the same high schools, same grade schools, it really is a no-brainer for us not to lose talent right now to other states. We have people we have well-qualified people, and then they can't get a license. These are, you know, unnecessary barriers. I'm grateful to the Assembly, the Senate, and our governor for seeing that this is a better way for Wisconsin, for all of us. And we have, as a state, the authority to do this. And the challenges that we faced were many. And when we think about the negative imageries of people that immigrated here to our country, the value of that has been really diminished unfairly in so many ways. This is not an immigration bill. This is a bill that fulfills our workforce needs. It makes common sense. But the many challenges that we faced were, first, there's two bodies. We have a House and we have a Senate. Everybody kind of knows in our state the Senate is the hardest part, but certainly the House is easy challenge as well. So dealing with these outside issues of immigration at the national level, I think one of the most important things was to understand that this is about Wisconsin. This is about putting Wisconsin first. This is about doing what's best for Wisconsin. And this is what's best for Wisconsin.
So what is now, when do we expect to see the benefits of this drain of brains that was happening to us because the lack of responses in our legislation?
Well, I am hopeful, and we're going to continue dreaming, and we're going to continue working towards a better future for us all. There's only, I think, 20 or so states that have occupational licensing. Perhaps they can look at what we did here in Wisconsin and try to see how they can as well work towards a better future for their state and in a better future for us all. As a nation, I'm hoping that we can continue to have the discussions and take action, making sure that it's going to be of value to all of us, that we provide them a pathway to citizenship.
What are the numbers, the estimated numbers of recipients who are going to benefit from these licenses that are now available in Wisconsin for them?
Right now, there is an estimated 5,000 to 8,000 people meeting all the requirements. What's unknown is the opportunities that we have as a state to also attract the talent that we need for our workforce from other states that, quite frankly, don't have these opportunities. If we want them to stay here in our state, we should offer them in-state tuition. And I think that that is very practical as well. We need to be pragmatic, and I think that that's something that we can hope to expect.
We have in-state tuition for a very short time.
We did 18 years ago for a 2-year period. That was the last time.
Sylvia, what can you tell us regarding taxes?
Many of these people already have been contributing to our tax base, but now they can contribute more. They can contribute more in state taxes, and that helps us with all of our services that we provide the people.
Have you heard from them? Have you heard from the people who were there for the signing by Governor Evers of this new law?
And it was a very emotional moment, as it was for all. It was so meaningful for all of us. But absolutely, I have heard from people then. I've heard from people before that. We've been hearing from people for years about the lost opportunities, the sacrifices that they have made, and the value that they want to give to our state. And I'm so grateful that now they have the opportunity and that we have the opportunity to benefit from the talent that they have. I would like to say we have all been on this journey together, and we've been on quite a journey. And many things have happened, and we've had our ups and downs, but never give up hope. Let's make sure that we stay humble and that we make sure that we continue to care about each other moving forward together in a positive manner.
La representante Ortiz-Vélez y los esfuerzos por la equidad profesional en Wisconsin, una conversación necesaria para el futuro económico de nuestras familias.